Once the supreme state is reached, can it be shared with others? Maharaj, the supreme state is universal, here and now. Everybody already shares it. It is the state of being, knowing, and liking. Who doesn't like to be or doesn't know his own existence? But we take no advantage of this joy of being conscious. We do not go into it and purify it of all that is foreign to it. This work of mental self purification, the cleansing of the psyche, is essential. Just as a speck in the eye, by causing inflammation, may wipe out the world, so the mistaken idea, I am the body mind, causes the self concern, which obscures the universe. It is useless to fight the sense of being a limited and separate person unless the roots of it are laid bare. Selfishness is rooted in the mistaken ideas of oneself. Clarification of the mind is yoga. Questioner, you told me that I can be considered under three aspects: the personal vyakti, the superpersonal vyakta, and the impersonal avyakta. The avyakta is the universal and real pure I. The vyakta is its reflection in consciousness as I am. The vyakti is the totality of physical and vital processes. Within the narrow confines of the present moment, the superpersonal is aware of the person, both in space and time. Not only one person, but the long series of persons strung together on the thread of karma. It is essentially the witness as well as the residue of the accumulated experiences, the seed of memory, the connecting, like Sutratma. It is man's character which life builds and shapes from birth to birth. The universal is beyond all name and shape, beyond consciousness and character, pure unself conscious being. Did I put down your views rightly? Maharaj. On the level of the mind, yes. Beyond the mental level, not a word applies. Questioner. I can understand that the person is a mental construct, a collective noun for a set of memories and habits. But he to whom the person happens, the witnessing center, is it mental too? Maharaj. The personal needs a base, a body to identify oneself with, just as a color needs a surface to appear on. The seeing of the color is independent of the color. It is the same whatever the color. One needs an eye to see a color. The colors are many, the eye is single. The impersonal is like the light in the color and also in the eye, yet simple, single, indivisible, and unperceivable except in its manifestations. Not unknowable, but unperceivable, unobjectable, inseparable. Neither material nor mental, neither objective nor subjective. It is the root of matter and the source of consciousness beyond mere living and dying. It is the all inclusive, all exclusive life in which birth is death and death is birth. The absolute or life you talk about, is it real or a mere theory to cover up our ignorance? Maharaj. Both. To the mind, a theory in itself is a reality. It is reality in its spontaneous and total rejection of the false. Just as light destroys darkness by its very presence, so does the Absolute destroy imagination. To see that all knowledge is a form of ignorance is itself a moment of reality. The witness is not a person. The person comes into being when there is a basis for it, an organism, a body. In it, the Absolute is reflected as awareness. Pure awareness becomes self awareness. When there is a self, self awareness is the witness. When there is no self to witness, there is no witnessing either. It is all very simple. It is the presence of the person that complicates. See that there is no such thing as a permanently separate person, and all becomes clear. Awareness, mind, matter, they are one reality in its two aspects as immovable and movable, and the three attributes of inertia, energy, and harmony.